Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. So, I'm going to pull on some general messages to see what you need to know at this time. As the messages are general, not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. The energy is timeless. So, whenever you happen to click on this reading, that's when the messages could apply to your life, your situation the most. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. So, definitely make sure to check your other placements and let's tap in. Give me some messages for Leo. What is the energy? Messages for Leo. What is the message? What would you like for Leo to know at this time? What would you like for Leo to know at this time? What is the energy? Oh, fertility. Forgiveness. Bottom of the deck, career. Some of you could be experiencing an elevation and increase when it comes to your career. Something also has to do with a pregnancy. Some of you could have been experiencing a lot of disappointments and you're finally getting the great news you've been waiting for. So congratulations to whoever that resonates with. Let's go ahead and tap in. Why is fertility and forgiveness here for Leo? What is the message? Why is fertility and forgiveness here for Leo? What is the energy? Why is fertility and forgiveness here? What is the message? I have the Five of Pentacles. Tell me more. Some of you could be waiting for improvement in terms of your finances. Tell me more. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could be looking for a new job. The Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. Somebody's definitely seeking employment. You may not be getting the offers that you desire, Leo, that you feel you deserve. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So somebody feels stuck. Somebody feels like it's hard to overcome a situation, a hardship. Tell me more. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? What is the energy? Nine of Swords. So heavy on the air energy. Somebody could definitely have Gemini highly aspected. I feel like for some of you, like, somebody left you in this Five of Pentacles energy. Somebody left you without barely anything and they did not care. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, or that was the plan. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? What is the message? Somebody could have walked away from you while you were pregnant. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Something has to do with instability. Number 9 could be significant. Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, 99. Why is the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. Something deals with a mother figure. And I'm hearing mean. So this is somebody who could be very condescending, is not nurturing, very selfish. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Leo? Whatever is happening intentionally. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Leo? What is the message? Justice in the reverse, the High Priestess. So for some of you, you know somebody's doing something behind the scenes to keep you in lack. Intuitively, you could have Pisces highly aspected. Libra energy on Justice. You know something isn't right, something is off. You might can't prove it, but you know there's some type of manipulation happening. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the reverse. For Leo, what is the energy? Yeah, Judgment in the reverse. So somebody is ensuring that a situation does not balance out for you. You continue to receive unfair treatment. Give me another energy for the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why is this here for Leo? Why is the Ace of Swords in the reverse here for Leo? What is the message? You have the Chariot in the reverse, like to block your progress, to stop you from moving forward. Why is the High Priestess, the Judgment in the reverse here? What is the energy? For some of you, this could be multiple people working behind the scenes. Something got to do with a Libra, a Cancer. We have Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to be favored in a situation. Give me an energy for Judgment. They don't want people to offer you any type of assistance. To be fair with you. Why is Judgment in the reverse here for Leo? What's the energy? Something could also have to do with a Gemini. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, something could have to do with the community of people. Something definitely has to do with people trying to affect your finances, your stability. They could be using their power, their connections to do so. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse to the Chariot? Why is this here for Leo? Why is the 10 of Pentacles to the Chariot in the reverse here for Leo? What is the message? 5 of Cups in the reverse, and they don't care. Not at all. They're not concerned about your well-being, or this person isn't. Why is Gemini in the reverse here? The Lovers, the Sun. But somebody's about to be exposed for a decision that they've made or that they have been making over time. Tell me more. Your energy on the Sun. Why is the Lovers in the reverse here? For Leo, what's the energy? Why is the Lovers in the reverse here? Yeah, whatever's done in the dark comes to the light. The Magician. So something is going to balance out for you. A situation is going to go in your favor. Heavy on the Gemini energy. 7 of Swords. Yeah, some type of deception, lies, manipulation is being exposed. Somebody trying to use their power. I'm hearing Magistrate. For some of you, this person could be trying to use the legal system. Something could also have to do with a corrupt official. Give me an energy for the Magician. I'm hearing signing paperwork. So this person definitely tried to use the system. Why is the Magician here for Leo? What's the energy? Why is the Magician here for Leo? 4 of Pentacles. He has to restrict you financially, hold back your money. The Hangman, heavy on the Pisces energy. You're becoming enlightened about this. I feel like something's being exposed to you about what's been going on in secret behind your back. Why is the Hangman to the 7 of Swords here? For Leo, what's the energy? Why is the Hangman to the 7 of Swords here for Leo? What is the message? Why is this here? The Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for a long time as well. Nine of Wands. And nobody has been trying to stop this person, these people. I feel like there is someone, for some of you, a group, that is aware of what's going on, but they're not doing anything about it. They're just turning a blind eye. Give me an energy for the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Why is this here? Why is the Nine of Wands in the reverse here? For Leo, what's the energy? Yep, the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm hearing judge. Again, something has to do with like a corrupt official for some of you. Or somebody that has ties to someone that sits in a high position, so they're able to get certain things done. Taurus energy on the Hierophant. Why is the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands in the reverse? What's the energy? Why is the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands in the reverse here? What is the message? Why is this here? I'm hearing shadow being, so something could have to do with the platform for some of you. Two of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Wands. Yeah. This has to do with a toxic feminine energy, or somebody that's operating in their feminine, a masculine energy that's operating in his femininity. Somebody just wants control. This is somebody too, I'm hearing they don't work for what they have. So this person could have climbed the ladder of success just based off of their connections. That's it. There's somebody that don't like to work hard. So you could have been seen as a threat to this person. That's why he or she chose to come after you, to make you their enemy. Something could have to do with a colleague. Give me an energy for fertility. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to block your opportunities, your growth, trying to stagnate your blessings, your finances, career. Why is forgiveness here for Leo? What's the message? Why is forgiveness here for Leo? What's the energy? And Spirit is saying real time. So this is happening in real time, Leo. Page of Swords to the Six of Pentacles. Again, people just watch. They don't do anything. They don't say anything. They're just watching. Somebody does not want you to be favored. They don't want you to be treated fairly. Somebody just feels like you should just move on. For some of you, this is something that happened in the past. Somebody feels like you should just get over it and not seek any type of justice. Give me an energy for the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here for Leo? What is the message? Why is the Page of Swords here for Leo? What is the energy? Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody just pretty much watched you move on. I feel like that's what you are choosing to do. I'm hearing job search. So again, something has to do with your career. You could be looking for better employment. For some of you, like you could literally be stuck in a system like this in terms of your work, your career. And it's like you're trying to get out of it. You're trying to separate yourself from this company, these people, because you keep being overlooked, overshadowed, treated unjustly. So you're choosing to forgive and move on. Why is career here for Leo? What is the message? I'm hearing 3 months out. So something is significant about the number 3. 3 months, 3 months ago, 3 months from now. Some of you could be planning to relocate, or that's something you're thinking about. Why is career here for Leo? What is the message? Why is career here for Leo? What is the energy? Six of Swords. Yeah. You're moving on towards better opportunities. You're realizing that if something is this hard, if it's not adding anything to your life, it's just best for you to move forward. And you're being divinely guided to do so. Wherever you are, it's not where you're meant to be. You're not. I feel like for some of you, like this is just you surrendering, like giving up the fight and saying, you know what, it's not worth my peace. I'm just moving forward. And that's exactly what you're being told to do. Like, listen to your intuition, trust your gut instincts. I feel like this is a situation, a system that is not designed to work out the way you want it to, Leo. Something is just corrupt, and for some of you, it's always been this way. And so you can't fix it. There's nothing you could do. At least not in the short, not speaking short term. This is something that will take a long time. Years, maybe even decades. And you'll be long gone by then. Give me a final message for Leo. What is the energy? Give me a final message for Leo. What's the energy? Lead by example. Don't react to how others have treated you. Choose who you want to be and your world will transform. So what I'm getting is, with this lead by example, you don't want to engage in whatever this low vibrational energy is. You don't want to be a part of it. So for some of you, you could be looked down upon, casted out because of this. People could feel like you think you're better than. So that's why you're choosing to move forward. Something could also have to do with a write-up for some of you that you could have received. Bottom of the deck. Create your joy, smile, and laugh. You deserve to be happy for no reason. Take time to do what feels good. Yeah, don't let no job stress you out, you know. Whatever the situation is, like, don't allow it to overwhelm you. Choose to focus on what's going right. The only person you can control is yourself. That's it. You have no control over anyone else, Leo. So, this is your reading. Take what resonates. Switch the roles as needed. Thank you so much for the support. And stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Stay blessed.